Hi everybody, how's it going? Well, I just wanted to do an energy check for March. Happy March 1st. Came quick, didn't it? Very fast. If you hear kids playing outside, it's Saturday, so they're playing, having fun, doing their kid things. Well, I missed you guys. I just wanted to do an energy check-in, like I said, with all the signs. We'll just see what comes out. I hope everybody's well. Planetary alignment was last night. It's been happening all month long. So amazing. I don't know how it looks by you guys, but it's crazy here because I basically just live in the woods. So when it's dark out, you can just see it, everything. It's just so beautiful. Oh my God. It doesn't look like a line. Like everybody says it's a straight line, and maybe it is elsewhere. But where I'm at, it's like an arc in the sky. All right, I'm so ready. I've been wanting to do this, so I'm super excited. I hope you guys are excited too. I don't know how you've been feeling about the energies, but we're gonna get down to it and see. All right, I'm gonna start with earth signs, I think. So we're gonna do earth, air, fire, water, or earth. Yeah, I guess earth, air, fire, water. All right. And I'm not going to do it in subcategories. I'm just doing it by element, okay, you guys? So if you're an earth sign, obviously check your rising sign, your moon sign, your Venus is important if you're about the love stuff. Um, all of those play a role in your chart, as you know. All right, let's see. I might use cards to clarify too. I might. I don't play with my cards enough. I like my cards. Okay, so for the Earth Sign Collective Spirit, what do my Earth signs need to know? Current energies, current new moon energies for the Earth Sign Collective. Right away, it's work, right? But it's not just work, it's creative work. And I'm getting a sense or a desire to stretch my creative muscles, show what I can do. It's not in a sense of like being boisterous. It's more like, I know I can do this and I've done it and I've just never shared it with the world or with anybody. So a lot of you are coming out of this kind of I guess this shell of your creative passions and what it is that you're creative about. And I feel that, and it could be anything. It could be art, it could be writing, it could be photography, it could be um landscape design, it could be, if you're an earth sign, I guarantee it's definitely with something that has to do with making something tangible, something that where you're doing it and then it's either built or you can see it or you could feel it and you could touch it. Earth signs are very keen on the outcome or the end results after such hard work. So if there's a certain what's the word, accomplishment attached with that. So that's what I'm getting. Um, a lot of you have made transitions with jobs. If you're working in the corporate world or if you're working a muggle job, including myself, I pretty much did the same thing. I let go of my part-time job and now I'm just focusing on my business. And if you have the ability to do that, you're very lucky. If that's something where you're able to let go of that and make it work financially for yourself, and I'm not saying it's, it was a rough start, but we're getting there. But you have to, sometimes you just got to take the leap and you got to take the risk. And I feel like a lot of you are starting to feel it's time to just let go and take the risk. And I really want, I keep hearing this. Whoever's voice, whatever this is, I kind of feel like it's like the collective consciousness, but it's all these voices. But one in particular keeps saying, I gotta let this idea go that I'm stuck in this place for the rest of my life and that I need to have the savings, the 401k, the da 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 da, whatever the case may be. And I'm not saying those things aren't important, but I'm feeling a lot of you collectively, earth signs, are feeling like maybe it's not as important. Maybe it's time to let go, and maybe it is time to take a risk and try something new and invest in something else. It's not to say you're going to be irresponsible. You're just investing your energy in something else. And that's what I like about this energy that I'm getting. It's a good feeling because it's almost like I feel so relaxed by the choice. Like I feel like I made the right choice, and I feel like this is the right thing for me. Oh, excuse me. Um, so yeah, there's no self-doubt here or a sign. So if you do have self-doubt, or if you did, you don't anymore. I feel like you're doing it. You're just going to do it. If you're not doing it yet, you're going to. And if you are doing it, you're very secure in your choice. And it's probably because it took time to build up to have the strength to say to yourself that it can't be the other way. It's not working that way for me. It's not, I'm not happy. Or so you recognize that within yourself. You knew it wasn't working, and you knew that you needed to shift something. So that's what you did. You just took the leap and made the change. Um, you can, I mean, obviously, you know, a lot of naysayers, but what do I always say? Fuck the nays. So don't worry. Fuck the nays. You don't have to worry about what anybody, who cares what anybody else thinks? You know, it's not, they're not living your life. They're not paying your bills. So you can't really worry about what other people think. Anyway, okay, let's keep going. And I really don't feel like you do. So I mean, earth signs are very, when we make a decision, that's it. It's done. We're just, that's it. And then we focus all our energy on that, and we're very persistent, and we'll do whatever it takes, no matter how long it takes. At least that could be really strong Capricorn energy I'm getting. The only thing that, you know, I'm worried about is that there could be, if you're self-employed, there could be some laziness or procrastinations, or those kind of blocks. But I don't feel, with this energy that I'm getting right now, I feel like, especially with spring being here, you know, it's almost as if it's more of a catalyst to propel you forward into what it is that you're going to do. I really like this a lot. So if you are thinking about starting your own business, or if you have your own business and you're focusing all your energy into it, then right now is the perfect time to do so. Okay, I'm getting a total green light with that. I feel like financially too, things are looking up, and it's not just because of tax returns. I mean, every time, you know, you see so many readers do readings like, "Oh, you guys are gonna get all this abundance." Well, yeah, it's taxed. You know, if you're lucky, you don't owe. You can open the door. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Brian, I'm doing a video, bud. What's the matter?
Headset died.
Well, go charge it. I can't do it for you right now. Go get your tablet and charge your headset. I just got him a VR headset, and oh my god, this thing is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. I put it on, I'm like, oh my god. I did a video on Facebook. I was like, oh my god, I have cartoon hands. Like, it's like, if you ever see Minority Report, that's what it reminds me of. Like, you could just, I can type on my computer because it's connected to my computer. Are you cool? You got it? I got to get back to the video.
Okay.
All right, I love you. So okay, anyway, outside of all that. So like, so financially, I just feel like things are, they're just moving in the right direction. I feel like you got money making ideas. You're gonna do fine financially. I'm not worried about finances for my earth signs. If things have been tight, it's only because you're making it so. You know, you're being smart about your money. You're being careful where you spend it. You're only spending it on things that are long lasting and you know, things that will, like, I was just having this conversation with my friend yesterday. Um and I was telling him that I was like, you know, when I buy something now, I just make sure I absolutely love it. And it's like, I know I'm going to wear it like a lot, or I'm going to use it a lot, or it's going to help my life in some way, you know? So I got a boo boo, my cat. She got a little overzealous yesterday. So, yeah, I'm just feeling like you guys are, money isn't going to be an issue because you're going to be really smart about your budget. You're going to be really smart about where you're spending it, who you're spending it on, how, you know, what you're investing it in, that kind of thing. Mostly it'll probably be invested in your business. So, what on earth are they doing over there? All right, we'll just close that. Um, Brian, can you close that door, please? You're killing. I can't. I'm doing a video, babe. You guys, I'm going to pause this for a minute. Hold on. Hey guys, sorry about that. Okay, so let's get back on track. So we were talking about work and business. Talking about getting into your creative zone. I'm seeing a lot of networking too. And it's strange because it's not just, I mean, earth signs are funny. When we network, we kind of build friendships too at the same time. We consider colleagues friends, but I mean, we don't allow that energy in too much because with us, it's kind of all business. But I do feel like a lot of you are socially going to open up in connection to your work and what it is that you need to do. Um, it's a very good feeling. I like the energy a lot because you're connecting with the right people this time. I feel like years ago, there was probably no connection that propelled the energy in the right direction. So I'm getting like, I'm connecting with the right people. I'm meeting the people that are going to uplift my energy, and also I resonate and vibrate at the same level as them. The ideas are just coming in. um it's flowing perfectly. I'm matching the energy of these people, or it's rising me higher to a better level in business, or as far as like connecting with the right people who will assist in my business, or connecting with the right people who um are in the same business. It's just this kind of beautiful energy of working together, but also doing your own thing. So I like the energy a lot. Keep hearing these kids. I don't mind the kids playing. I just want to make sure because they just knocked on my door before. So you never know around here. Okay. So you're going to be connecting with the right people, and you're going to kind of be branching off in other directions that will assist your business in this way. Again, if this isn't resonating and you guys aren't earth signs who aren't doing their own business, and they're maybe you could just put it towards work, I suppose. But whatever work you're doing, it's going to be like, I'm thinking outside the box, I'm branching out, I'm connecting with the right people, I'm organizing my projects or my thoughts in such a way that it is making my business boom. I see growth in business and in finances and in um, networking and connections. Okay, good stuff. It's good. You guys, I got to start off with the business stuff. We'll get to the love and the health and all that other jazz. All right. In fact, they just said, well, let's talk about love now because we talked more than enough about work and business. Well, I mean, March, April, and May. So these 3 months is what they keep pointing out. It's really going to be a vigorous couple of months for my earth signs because I see you really connecting with yourself, not only just in business, but in like the work that I'm doing, but also the work I'm doing on myself. So internally and externally, I see a lot of you changing your diet, eating healthier. I mean, spring is coming, so a lot of people do get that kind of that flare up of energy that says, "Hey, come on, let's go. Let's get out there." Especially if you live in a place where seasons. So I see starting exercise routine, making it fun, could be connecting with people that way as well. Eating healthy, eating right, not eating out as much, cooking more at home with the family, those kind of things. And I don't just see mundane exercises for earth signs. I feel like you're really out in nature. So it could be hiking, biking, water skiing, just outdoor sports is what I'm getting essentially. Soccer, baseball, whatever, football, whatever you're into. But I see that I'm outside a lot. Um, and that's not to say, like even earth signs are very spiritual. So I see a lot of you getting back into meditation, maybe doing Tai Chi or karate. It's all very flowing. Like everything's flowing. I don't feel like it's like I'm forcing myself to do this. I'm enjoying it. It's making me feel balanced, centered, grounded. gardening. Everything's outside for me is what I just see myself outside. So when I say myself, I mean collectively. I'm seeing the energy outside. Um, it's like your happy place. This could be this could be the season for love, because I feel like a lot of you are going to be connecting with a lot of different people. I mean, the scope is open. I do not see you entertaining anybody from the past, especially if it's someone who did you dirty. Um, I feel like it's not even like you're angry. It's something like that. It's more like, it's we're good. That chapter's closed, and I just feel like a lot of earth signs are just, I like to go forward. Earth signs don't like to sit in stale energy. They don't like to sit in energy that's complacent. They don't like to sit in energy that's not moving and flowing. What they like to do is keep it flowing. So they're not going to entertain the past. They're not going to entertain people that are going to keep them tethered to the past. Hold on one second, you guys. This place is popping today. Yeah, my son keeps going in and out. I mean, it's a beautiful day, so I don't blame them. And the cats keep trying. They're indoor cats. They're supposed to stay in. Okay, so anyway, so what I was saying was, you guys aren't going to be entertaining anybody from the past. That's not going to happen. Um, I mean, you might want to hear them out, I suppose. If it was something that never got off the ground, you're just going to assume it never was meant to be. Um, I mean, like, I contacted an Aries from my past because they had lost someone, and we were in a circle of friends. Well, they weren't really my friends. They didn't really like me, but that's okay. I don't care about that. But anyway, I did contact him just to see how he was, and I kind of get the feeling like maybe he thought I was seeking something more, and I was just like, I was gonna even say that or explain it, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna explain it. I'm just, as a human being, checking on another human being who went through something. I mean, like, the person died, in his life. So I just wanted to make sure he was okay. And I was like, if you ever want to talk, reach out. Here's my number. But I'm really hoping he's not taking it any other way. So if you're watching this, that's not how it was meant to be. It was meant to be a friendly gesture. I have no desire to be with anybody from my past, because the past is the past, and that's where it belongs. Um, so I'm getting that for a lot of earth signs. None of you are going to entertain either lovers, friendships, boyfriends, girlfriends, exes, nothing like it's. And it's not to be mean, and it's not to be cruel, or it's not about that. It's just that, well, it didn't work back then, so why is it going to work now? It's, how could it possibly, um I feel like a lot of earth signs, you guys have grown and changed so much. You've done the shadow work, you've done the desert periods, you've done the been there, done that energy. That's what I'm getting. It's just like my earth signs are just like, I'm okay. I'm good with the way things are. I want new energy, I want new people, new beginnings, fresh starts, and that's what the energy is calling for right now. So I don't really see any of you wanting to get back with anybody from the past, but I am feeling a sense of some of them might want closure with you, whatever that means. I don't know what closure means. I mean, I don't feel like there is such a thing as getting closure. I feel like you find closure within yourself. You don't allow other people to have that power over you by saying, like, oh, if I never talk to them again, or if I ghost them, they're going to always think about me. No, fuck that. I don't have time to waste. There will be closure, my friend. So earth signs don't play that game. They're like, oh, okay, it's over. Next. It's just really, we just don't have time. And it's not that we're, unfeeling creatures. It's just that, okay, that didn't work out, but there's a gazillion people in the world. We're not going to be like invested in this one thing. We like to, pour ourselves or our energies into things where we get the positive feedback back, and we're getting the same energy reciprocated. This isn't high school. We're not going to play those baby games. It's just not something that we will do. So I don't see any of you entertaining any exes. That's what I'm getting. I don't care what kind of grand gesture they have either. I just saw somebody like proposing with a ring, or saying we belong together, and blah, blah. They may even use spiritual jargon to try and get you, which is so surreal to me. But that is possible. So I'm just letting you know to watch out for that, because some people say anything to pretend they're something they're not, and try and win you back, and that's getting that energy as well. Um, there's a lot of weird stuff going on for my earth signs. And not, I know what's weird is I don't feel like it's you guys. I feel like it's the people around you. Like, it's like you're staying in your own fucking lane and you're doing your own thing, but yet these people just seem to be very curious about what my earth signs are doing. They need to just lock it up and get a life, is what they need to do. Or focus their energy on their own stuff, you know? I feel like there's a lot of gossip about my earth signs. I feel like you guys are always talked about or gossiped about. Um, I don't understand why. Maybe it's because you don't care, or maybe it's because you're just doing your own thing and you're oblivious to it. But there's definitely, I'm getting, oh God, it's so weird. Let me see how I can get this. Give me a minute. Because I'm just seeing like there's a group of people, or at least that's how Spirit's showing it to me. They're showing me like this group of people that just, and it could be family, it could be friends, it could be old friends, it could be people from your past, it could be the workplace. You know, I mean, like I said, maybe a lot of you quit your muggle jobs, and so there's gossip about that. Or maybe it's some friends from, not, I don't even want to say friends, because I don't feel like these people or this group of people are your friends. But I'm getting this energy of like, they're just gossiping. They want to see you fail. They want to see you miserable. They want to see you fat, ugly. I don't fucking know. I mean, it's ridiculous stuff is what I'm getting. It's almost like, it's like high school. It's like baby high school bullshit. And you know, my earth signs are just like, what's going on? Like, I've been working. I'm doing this. Everything's great here. I don't know what's going on with you all or why you guys are being that way, but I didn't even know this was happening. So a lot of you get over stuff very quickly, and I don't think people like that. I think people want you wallowing in self pity. They want you to be depressed. They don't want you to be motivated. They don't want you to, it's almost like they see you as, it's almost like they see you as powerful to the point where they're like, can't anything break this person? Like, what is up? Why is this person still bouncing back, still pushing forward, still doing what they're doing? How are they able to do it? So instead of, because it's almost a mixture of admiring you but also hating you at the same time. It's like this very jealous energy, but also there's an admiration attached to it. So yeah, that's what I'm getting, Erisons. I'm sorry, that sucks, right? I need my coffee. Hold on, I'm gonna get my coffee. Okay, I got my coffee. I promise it's the last interruption. This is a crazy day today. It's good energy, but it's like all over. Like, it's just, um, good stuff though. Okay, let's get back to it. So, love life. Let's get back to that. So I was saying. So there is a group of people that I feel like it's not a supportive energy. It's the kind of energy that is just wanting to see you fail, which makes me sad. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, look, you're gonna have haters, especially if you're somebody that does the work. Um, it's almost like they're trying to find something to ruin you, which is who's got the time to do. Why would anybody want to do that? Like, focus your energy on your own shit, because I feel like there's like, I'm just feeling that there's a group of people that like, they just want to ruin you. They want to prove that you're A, B, and C, even though you're not. They want to spread lies. They want to spread gossip. They want to say you're crazy. They want to say you need therapy. They want to say you're toxic. Um, they're using old things against you from your past. I mean, listen, you can't do that to people. Everybody has something, and nothing for nothing. What you did in your 20s shouldn't be held against you in your 60s. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. It's like this energy of like, it's even a little, there's a measure of stalking too. There's somebody stalking my earth signs. I'm getting stalking, watching you, coveting you, copying you, trying to learn something about your past to use it against you. This is all very negative shit, and I'm sorry it's coming up, but Spirit wants me to tell you guys, so I'm gonna tell you. And it could be someone just is very jealous. Yeah, it's just this jealousy, this evil that is taking over their energy, so they can't even see straight. Um, it could be that my earth signs, I'm hearing the word rejection. So, and this is, I'm getting it both ways. It could be that either my earth signs rejected this energy, and shut them out, and is just like, that's it. Because listen, when earth signs are done, like I said, we're done. We don't fuck around. You know, we don't need to be bothered. You're gonna fuck up, you can just get moving along. Or it could be that this energy rejected you, and now they misjudged, which a lot of people tend to do with earth signs, baby. You know, we don't just put it all out there. You got to get to know us. And if you're going to base it on what you're doing, you know, based on what they're doing, then that's going to be a problem. Okay. Sorry, the kids are just they love my patio because I have it all set up. And they just all want to be there. But the thing is, the noise is affecting the video. I'm trying to do my job. So I'm trying not to be that mom, like, go play somewhere else. But I'm like, guys, I have to work, so can you please, you know? I think it's sweet that they like the patio, but there's plenty of other ones that they can go to. All right, back to the zone. So yeah, so I'm just getting like, and earth signs, just so you know, you don't have to protect yourself. I feel like a lot of you in the past had to protect yourselves. And then you were always defending yourselves. I don't even feel like you're doing that anymore. You're like, you know what? Haters gonna hate. I don't have time. I got work to do. I cannot let this stop my progress. And it hasn't, and it won't. And what's happening is that you're being highly protected by spirit, because these people, or this group of people, or these energies, whoever they may be, are finally getting the backlash. I'm getting like, you know, spirit's just like, you got to leave our collective alone. You got to leave the earth signs alone. And that we're protecting them now, and anything you do is going to bounce back on you. They're probably going to get karma like pretty quickly, if they're messing with earth signs, because I just feel like they won't stop. And they're not learning the lesson, and they just keep at it, and they keep gossiping, and they keep lying, and they keep trashing your name, or they keep trying to do something, and it's just it's gonna hit them smack. I'm sure it is right now. I feel like it is. I just think it's funny that people, I find it a sorry occupation when other people feel the need or have the desire to hurt others for no reason, especially if they don't know the person and they're just basing whatever on their own ideas or what they heard through gossip. But I do feel that if they are gossiping about my earth signs, that a lot of the gossip is going to be like, these people are looking into this, or they're like finding out that it's all lies or it's bullshit. And they're like, no, the Earth Sign Collective, they're fine. They're just doing their own thing. Why do you keep attacking them? So now they're only making themselves look bad. And it's that kind of energy. They're going to make themselves look like idiots is basically what I'm getting. So don't worry, Earth Signs. You guys are highly protected. No amount of spell work, dark, or whatever they're doing is going to work. I'm also getting that, like, if they did, if they did spell works, like, you know, for you to get like ugly or fat or addicted to stuff, or loss of job, or they're trying to hit your money, they're trying to hit your work, your looks, just everything. So now everything is going to bounce back onto them, and it's just going to be a hot mess. And I try and tell people, don't fuck around with that shit. You don't know what energies you're dealing with. Don't mess around with it. Okay, well, I'll talk to her later. So it's weird stuff, earth signs. But the great thing is that None of you care. None of you are even knowing what's going on. You're just, like I said, doing your work. You're protected. Psychically, if you're picking up on other energies that may be attacking you, you already know in your heart you're protected, so it's not going to bother you. Um, I mean, like, I could say maybe a couple months back there was some stuff, and I just did what I had to do, and now it's fine. I mean, nothing affected me. So, it's just funny, you know? It's funny what people try to do. All right, let's talk about love that may be coming in, though. So, yeah, again, just to close that out, nothing from the past. Just, it's not going to happen. And even if they do try, they're not coming correct. Or they're coming with a false mask, and you're going to see right through it. Because earth signs are so good at that. I mean, we just know. Like, if anybody comes from my past, I'm gonna be like, really? Come on, man, really? Like, I just, so you're gonna know, and it's a waste of time, so don't even bother. New love, let's see. Okay, like I said, I see a lot of you making some really amazing friendships. And, yes, of course, some of them are gonna be, um, with people that might strike up some kind of connection that could go deeper. So I do feel like you're gonna have your choice, earth signs. I don't see it being an issue. um and the funny thing is, it's not like you're looking, you're not like, hey, I'm single, look at me, come and date me, it's not like that. It's more like, I'm just living my life, and I'm going here and I'm going there, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I'm working, and I'm meeting new people and making connections that way. And it's just, that's how you're going to meet people, or that's how you're going to meet somebody. Because I feel it happening with, like, when you're in some kind of activity of some kind. So, like I said, you guys are going to be more active this spring, and you're going to be out and about. It's beautiful out. You're going to be doing your thing. So, it's really cool. I like how this is going. I don't feel like any of you're going to take your time. You're going to court. You're going to date. You're not looking for a relationship. I'm not getting relationship vibes. It might be where you go into spring and summer, where you're just dating and just getting a feel for what's out there, and seeing what you connect with and who you connect with. It's that kind of a vibe. So, yeah, like, so you want to be courted, or you want to date. I mean, I feel like I see you dating and going out on dates, going for coffee, talking, meeting them. If the vibe doesn't fit you, you're like, okay, well, it was really nice meeting you. Out. And if it does fit, you're like, hey, this was great. We should do it again. But you're going to be very mellow about it. It's not about, like, oh my God, I'm so in love with you. No, earth signs aren't going to do that. Not this time around, anyway. Be careful, B. I just see you being very patient with yourselves, not making a big grandiose thing about it. Um, you know, Brian, close the door, buddy. Even like, if some is like, just perfect example. Okay. So say if you're seeing somebody and you think it's going really great, and then they just ghost you out of the blue, you're not gonna put up with that. You're gonna be like, all right, guess it wasn't meant to be. Next. Um, And if they contact you back, you might give them another chance. But I think if they do it more than, obviously if they do it again, you're not going to do it. So I feel like my earth signs are being kind of flexible and understanding. Look, we get it. People get busy. Life happens. Things happen. So we're not going to be like, oh, what an asshole. They ghosted me. No, that's not how earth signs are. It's more like, oh, wow, something must have really came up, and I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. But if you see a consistency with that, you're just going to be like, look, maybe this isn't the best time, and it was really great meeting you. Take care. So, like I said, there's no drama with earth signs. You guys are just going to be whatever. It's all good. Um, I am getting a lot of passionate. I feel like a lot of my earth signs are very desired right now. And it could be that, we do have that grounding, stability, sense of self. We do have that, I don't know. It's kind of like, I feel like if someone's lacking in the earth element in some way, or if they're lacking in what they feel is stability, or they don't feel their most stable selves, I feel like they'll be seeking out my earth signs for that kind of like, hey, can you bring me down to earth? Can you, show me what stability feels like, because my life is chaos. So, and that's another thing that you guys have to be aware of, and you have to protect yourselves from. Because I mean, we are very caring energies. Earth signs are very caring and loving. We're not as stoic as everybody thinks. We do have a very good heart, and we want to make sure that people are safe and secure. The problem is that we won't jeopardize our own security or safety because of it. Brian, can you close the door? Thank you. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys. You're seeing my family life right now. It's like crazy. Oh my God. I'm glad he's having a good day though. He has friends, which makes me happy. Okay, let's see. What else? All right, let's continue with the love stuff. Oh, I was getting to the sex stuff. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like there might be a lot of sexual offers or a desire for my earth signs right now. I mean, look, nothing for nothing, but earth signs are incredible lovers. And, you know, that's why I feel like, I mean, is there a retrograde coming up? Let me see. Because I feel like a lot of people from the past are coming back from my earth signs, and I'm not really digging that. Mercury enters Pisces. No, that already happened. Oh, wait, we're in March. Sorry, I'm looking at February. Retrograde. Oh my God. You guys want to laugh? It's today. Mercury goes retrograde at 7:36 p.m. So yeah, and the moon's entering Aries. Okay. That's that's what I'm talking about. I just feel it. I just know. So there's going to be a lot of past people wanting to come back in. If you close the door on that, or signs, just keep it closed. Because you know what? During this time, you don't want anybody back from the past, because for number one, it's going to be short-lived. And if that's what you want, then that's fine. If you want to just have a fling and just do that, then that's fine. But don't look for long term here. So if anybody comes back from the past during this time, how long is it in retrograde till? Hold on, we got to find out, because that really does make a difference. I don't care what anybody says. Mercury in retrograde March 2025. How long?
According to Times of India, at the beginning of March, Venus will be retrograde in Pisces. The Sun will transit into Pisces on March 14th, followed by Mercury going retrograde in Pisces on March 15th. Mercury will then go direct again on March 23rd, and Venus will rise in Pisces on the same day.
All right, so March 23rd is when it goes direct. So yeah, those 2 weeks basically. March 23rd. Well, 3 weeks. Okay. So, you know, just anything happening in March, really, if you get someone from the past, my advice to you is to just say no. Unless you want that energy back for a little bit. But know this, it's not going to be long lasting, okay? So if it's just sex you want, or a fling, or just to have a nice little visit and fun, then that's fine. But again, I don't feel like it's anything, it won't be long lasting or serious. I do feel like by May, if for those earth signs who want to find a relationship, I feel like by May, end of April, beginning May, is where the strongest potential for love is energetically. Um, just finding the right match, finding somebody who is uh, finding someone who is I don't know who just screamed like that. One of the kids. Finding someone who is at your level, in your league, someone who has the potential for a relationship. And I'm not talking about someone who says the right things, because I feel like my earth signs are, they, like I said, we can see through that bullshit. So we're gonna know if this person has their head on straight. You know, do they talk about their family? Are they somebody that talks about their future and what they want? Do you see them being consistent with their dating, or with connecting with you, or investing time and seeing you and wanting to be with you? Those are the key things that earth signs like to look for. They like consistency. The minute you're inconsistent and you're all over the place and you're calling and then you don't call for a month or 2 weeks, they're like, you know what, this isn't my deal, this isn't what I like. We're not saying we want you to call every day, but be consistent. So unless you're not getting that. But I feel like you're going to find someone who's going to be very consistent and wanting a connection. Hold on one second, guys. I can't even tell you how many interruptions I've had trying to do the video for the earth signs. And I apologize. You guys know it's never like that. Um, just a lot's going on around the park today, I guess. Oh, I'm out of breath. I just had to like chase these kids. I'm like, you gotta go. Where's your mommy? Who's your mommy? I think it's wonderful that they all want to congregate here, and I'm not usually against it, but I'm working today and I'm trying to get some videos done, and it's like really difficult. Normally, I love kids. I do. And I still do. I'm just saying they're all congregating over here. You know, so maybe they have to fix up their patios so the other kids will go over there. I don't know. All right. Whew. So, where was I? I'm so sorry. Well, we were talking about the relationships and sex stuff, right? All right. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So I'm getting where by the end of April, beginning May is where a connection is going to be made. Now, listen, I know I keep telling all of you to forget the past, but you have to use your own discernment, obviously. You don't have to listen to Psychic Carolyn. Live your own lives and make a good judgment. I'm just saying with the energies of Mercury, the month of March is definitely a no. I would say a no in general, but it's up to you. Because I keep getting someone from the past wanting to come back, and I don't know. To me, it's a red flag. I just feel like if it didn't work in the past, and why is it going to work now? It's not going to work. Especially if they jerked you around a lot. You're not the same energy, my earth signs. You guys have grown a lot exponentially within the past 5 to 10 years is what I'm getting. So if it's someone from long ago, they don't even really know you anymore. You know what I mean? If they want to get to know you, that's fine. But the question is, have they changed? Have they grown? Are they still stuck in that kind of karmic cycle when you're younger in your 20s and you're doing the stupid shit? Like, nobody wants that as they're getting older and progressing. So just be very discerning about anyone from the past, because I do feel like there's someone from the past that wants a commitment and possible marriage if that's what you're looking for. I myself am not looking for that. I do not. I've done it twice and I am not doing it again. And if I did do it, it would probably be a hand fasting. Um, any legalities isn't really something I'm into right now. Okay, so let me see. So we kind of touched on health. I want to touch on the inner, like, exercising, eating right. That's all par for the course, right? For my air signs. But I do feel like a lot of you need to they keep bringing up the skeletal structure. So bone and joint health, arthritic, that kind of thing. So start taking supplements now. Do things that stretch the body, yoga. If you can't I know a lot of people complain about yoga and say yoga is like the worst thing for them because they have back problems. But I mean, if you're consistent in doing it, trust me, yoga is one of the best things you could do. I'm just getting, there's something about like muscles and bone health and atrophy and arthritis. So those are the key things I'm getting. Also teeth. I'm getting like, even me, I'm getting my teeth fixed. There's one tooth in the front that I long time ago, like I think it was in my late 20s, I fell on the stairs on my back porch to my house, and my tooth slammed on the actual deck. And ever since then, it slowly has been getting darker. And I'm finally getting it fixed. I'm like, yay! I know, right? How long has it been? Because it really was fine up until this past year. And so when I went to the dentist, he was like, "Oh no, we can fix that. We'll just put it in and then match it." And then, so I'm like, so I'm kind of excited. I can't wait to get it fixed. It's gonna look pretty. So it's that kind of stuff. I just see you really taking a proactive approach to getting your health checked, getting your bones checked, just doing the whole thing, and whatever needs to be adjusted, you're going to adjust it. If I'm lacking this vitamin, then I'm going to take that. If I'm lacking this mineral, then I'm going to take that. I feel like if any of you have any diabetic stuff or anything like that, which I doubt. I'm not really getting that, but I do feel like there's something about the blood. So it could be high blood pressure. I mean, come on, guys, we're earth signs, you know. So sometimes we stress ourselves out just for no reason whatsoever. So it's kind of like that energy of like, I have to make sure I keep my weight in check. I have to eat better. Um, I have to watch how I partake, you know, those kind of things, you know. I'm not saying live like nuns. We don't have to do that because believe me, I do. I like to have my fun. Actually, I've been pretty good though, but I do like to have my fun. And as you get older, you know, you just can't handle it like you used to. So, my idea of fun now is if I'm lucky, I can have my pasta once a week without getting acid indigestion. So that's my idea of fun. You're gonna be doing a lot more to take care of yourself is what I'm getting, and I like to see that. That's good stuff. Because you know, earth signs, we live a long time for the most part. If we take care of ourselves, we do. All right, let me see. What else am I getting? I feel so bad because this reading got interrupted so many times. It doesn't ruin the energy for me. I can get right back into it, but I just don't like it professionally how it looks in the video, and it's fine. It's life, right? It's all good. Um, well, we kind of talked about hidden enemies a bit, so we don't need to cover that. I think that's pretty much it, you guys. Love. I mean, spirit. We could talk about spirituality. I do feel like a lot of you, if you're spiritual, if you're not, you're going to be opening up to it more and more. But I also feel like if you are already, you're definitely switching up your routine. Um, I see you. It's so strange because look, I'm very introverted. I'm very private for the most part. I can be extroverted when it's needed. I think that has to do with the Sag in my chart. But like I said, I feel like a lot of you are going to be getting social this spring, and you're going to be making a lot of connections. So I see like going to drum circles, going to pottery classes, going hiking with a group. You know, it's like that kind of energy. And that's why I feel like a lot of you are going to find love before the summer hits because you're being more social. I mean, right? You're not going to meet anybody. They're not going to knock on your door and be like, hey, well, apparently they're knocking on my door. Everybody. But for the most part, yes, you're going to get out and you're going to do what you need to do. So I do feel like it's going to be a great couple of months for you guys. I feel like money is going to be good. Business growth potential is good. Socially, social circles opening up. And you are being consistent in your health and fitness goals. So it's good. Very balanced as usual. Not bad. You know, let's just say this though, our sons, you have been through the ringer. Everybody seems to think that we get everything handed to us on a plate. So not true. We work so hard. We're under so much stress. We're so determined, and we don't give up easily, you know. And when we set a goal, we do it. But it's not like it's just handed to us. It takes consistency, it takes hard work, and it takes a lot of effort. And I feel like a lot of you have proven yourselves to get to this point where spirit's like, you know what? It's just time for the earth signs to enjoy some happiness, some freedoms, some joy, some financial abundance. We're gonna slam them. You guys have a good year ahead. 2025 is a good year for you guys. Okay, I mean, I'm only getting the next 3 months, but I'm kind of getting that energy of like, yeah, it's just gonna be very good. It's good stuff, all good. Thank God. It's about time, right? All right. Well, I love you guys, and thank you for being so understanding. I think I'm gonna need to take a break before I do air signs, but I'll be posting them as they go. And I love you guys. If you want a personal reading, you know, if this resonated with you, but you want to know more on a personal level, you know where my information is. It's down below. My phone number's there. You can contact me, schedule a reading. My rates are very reasonable. I always keep them that way. I refuse to raise them. I don't care how many clients I get. Work is going great, but I'm telling you right now, I will never raise my rates because I want to be able to help as many people as I can. So that's why I keep them so cheap. Um, and I probably will do a special in April, maybe. I mean, I know the spring equinox is coming up, so I might do something for that. I'll let you guys know. All right, take care. Bye.